Welcome to the Waterloo School Student News, East High Edition.
I'm Hunter Frank.
And I'm Christopher Bowick.
You know, Chris, starting in July, a new superintendent's going to take the lead in our school district.
Yeah, Dr. Jane Lindeman has been named to take that spot after Dr. Gary Norris announced his retirement to begin in early June.
Hi, I'm Dr. Jane Lindeman, and I'm so excited to serve Waterloo in this new capacity. I came to Waterloo 9 years ago and served as a principal and then as a director and an associate superintendent. And so becoming the superintendent, it really means a lot to me. I think it's going to be a great opportunity for Waterloo, and I think it's going to be a great opportunity for me. I've been really impressed with the support from the parents, from the community, from the businesses. And I would say that I think we have the hardest working staff in the state of Iowa. Together, we've chosen the right work. My mission is to make sure that we continue that great work and take the good things that we're doing and make it even better. We really need to make sure all of our students are being served well and that they have opportunities to reach their potential.
Welcome back. I'm Dante.
And I'm Daniel.
You know, they say we're too young to remember Raiders of the Lost Ark, but it seemed like that is taking place in one of East High's classrooms right now.
That's so great. Let's check out the archaeological bid.
The Waterloo schools prepare students for life after high school by engaging them in relevant experiences and real-life learning applications. A great example is a cross-curricular archaeology unit taught by Maggie Manair at East High. It combines science, math, and a non-fiction technical writing class. Students will first dig through boxes to unearth items from the culture they are trying to learn more about. They will then clean, bag, document, and draw sketches of what they find. Using only their inference skills, they will try to uncover what culture they are exploring.
You're not fitting this on your wrist.
Math is incorporated into the unit by having students measure and chart the box. They separate the box into quadrants and measure the depth of each layer of artifacts to determine their ages. They will write all of this information in a detailed scientific report. This unit is a fun way for students to see how science, math, and writing are utilized in the real world. It is just one example of how the Waterloo schools are preparing students for the 21st century workforce.
Welcome back. I'm Daniel.
And I'm Jake.
Wrestling takes center stage in Waterloo during an annual event in our city.
Here are the highlights from the Battle of Waterloo.
This is the fourth annual Battle of Waterloo, hosted by Young Arena, sponsored by East High School, West High School, Columbus High School. There are 32 teams coming. Each team will wrestle 3 times on Friday, 3 times on Saturday, and it doesn't matter. It could be the biggest school in the tournament wrestling the smallest school in the tournament and vice versa. The biggest thing that sets this tournament apart from others is that how you do on Friday will determine your opponents on Saturday. There will ultimately be one team over the course of the 2 days that finishes 6-0. They'll be the overall tournament champion. This is a great place to watch wrestling. There are a lot of great wrestlers, a lot of great wrestling teams. It's a great time to get out into a bigger metropolitan area, see what Waterloo has to offer, what Young Arena has to offer, and help support our local businesses and economy.
Welcome back. I'm Dante.
And I'm Daniel.
Take some Kittrell third graders, a lot of craft sticks, and what do you get?
Oh, well, you got a scene that's playing out in the classroom where they're building communities and using math, science, and social skills in the process.
Oh, I thought you got the craft section at Walmart. Let's take a look at it.
It's kind of like a math, science, and social studies project. This is math because we are collecting the sticks and adding them together to get 1,000. And then it's social studies because we learned about rural, urban, and suburban communities. And it's science because we have to figure out how to make sure these things stand up. We're trying to build a model of what it looks like. so we can understand how to structure making a bunch of parts of the city. And I'm part of the rural group. I'm in urban. We learned that urban is a big city where people rush to work. My favorite part of the project is rolling up your sleeves and getting into the work and doing it all. My favorite part about the project is that we get to work together and we're having fun. And my extra favorite part is that when we're finished, we get to show it to a lot of people. Yeah, it's really fun.
Welcome back, I'm Hunter Frank.
And I'm Christopher Bowick.
You know, thanks to Project Lead the Way, Hoover students are solving technical problems and building robots.
Building robots.
Oh, wow.
Wow, that's something that is an amazing
Nuts.
thing for students to be able to do. I wish I could do that. Build a robot, I'd have it clean my room all the time. It's not the
Exactly.
cleanest thing in there, I'm going to be honest with you. But let's take a look at how they're doing that and what they're doing over there at Hoover.
This class incorporates STEM, which is science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. And this class mainly focuses on the engineering part of STEM, but it also incorporates the other parts.
We've learned how gears affect how fast something can move. We've learned how to basically put metal together securely without it falling apart, how to program, and basically how to work together. For this project, we made a drag racer using the Vex Cortex. So the Vex Cortex is like all the parts that came with the set, the gears, the metals, and the shafts, and the screws and bolts and stuff. There's a little like gray box that was on top. It has stored in it the program.
We use this programming system called VEX-C. Basically, you take a USB cord and you put it one into the computer and then one into the robot in the Vortex system, which is what is basically the brains of the robot. And then what we do is we put in the amount of speed that we want each motor to go, and then also an until press button. And then, so what it does is you press the button and then makes all the motors go.
What I like best about it was being able to program and actually see the results. Because in past times I've kind of been able to program, but not really been able to do anything with it. It was really fun, and you could build stuff that you really wanted to.
Welcome back, I'm Hunter Frank, and we have something very special for you guys to watch. A very great scene performed by Christopher Bowick and Daniel Severson called Brothers by Dave Cameron. Check it out now.
Hey, how's he doing in there? Is he okay?
Well, I'm afraid it's not too good. You see, Lance suffered from a cardiomyopathy. It means that his heart's too big and it's just pumping too much blood. I'm afraid it's very serious.
Well, is he awake? Can I at least go talk to him?
He's awake, but very ill. You may go speak to your stepbrother.
That's my brother in there. Hey, Lance. Hey, buddy, how you doing?
Oh, hey there, Troy. I'm doing okay. I'm just tired, I guess.
Yeah, I bet. I mean, you were whooping me in that race.
Oh, now I know I'm dreaming. There was no way I was winning that race.
Yeah, okay, I was winning. But you're doing a really good job.
I was, wasn't I? In baseball, I was doing good too. And when we went to see the movie,
Hey,
it was really fun.
Lance. Calm down, okay? I don't want you to overwork yourself again.
Okay. Hey, will you do me a favor? Will you hold on to my lucky baseball for me while I'm here?
Of course I will, buddy.
Hey, thanks. You know, you're an amazing, awesome, super cool, great stepbrother.
Don't you mean brother?
Yeah, brother. Hey, I think I'm gonna try to get some sleep. I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah. I'll be right here when you wake up, okay? I'll be right here.
All right. See you later, brother.
My brother died. He died because his heart was too big. When he stood up to me against the bully, he did it out of the goodness of his heart. That same heart that's too big for his own body. Now I know that that big heart of his took him to a better place. You know, I always knew there was something different about Lance. And there was. He had a big heart. Just a little too big for his own good.
And now you're going to get a preview or a portion of Dante Miller's debate. Next time on WSSN East Edition, which is going to be next month, you're going to get to hear about all the new technology Samsung is coming out with, featuring their Samsung Smart Gear, which is a smart watch, and their new Samsung Galaxy S5. Now, here's Dante.
I negate. Rehabilitation ought to be valued above retribution in the United States criminal justice system. First, we need to clarify a couple of things about the resolution. First, one, the resolution is asking us about the criminal justice system, so any arguments not talking about the criminal justice system will not make sense in this round. Two, the resolution states valued above, meaning that we're not looking to say one does or does not work. We're looking to which one should be valued over the other. Third, ought. Ought is used to express what we should do, meaning that we're not looking to what should be done, not what can be done. The thing viewed as not possible will not be weighed in this round.
Today in the studio, we're privileged to have a guest with us. We have Dante Miller, the president of East High Speech and Debate Team. Dante, so what exactly goes on in debate?
Oh, okay. So debate, it's cut down into many different forms. So I'm not going to go into that. Okay. But the type of debate I do is Lincoln-Douglas debate. So it's kind of like what the Lincoln and Douglas debate were. And it's based more on philosophy and getting ideas out there, not necessarily what can happen.
So the debate team, I believe they do go out and have tournaments. How are you guys doing in those tournaments this year?
Okay, we're actually doing pretty well. We have over like 30 awards with only like 6 or 7 debaters.
So what do you like about doing debate?
Okay. This is the one time where you can tell people that they're wrong and not feel bad about it. You know, it's fairly rewarding as an experience overall.
What are some things that people can get out of participating in things like speech and debate?
Well, one, communication. You know, you'll be able to learn how to talk to people. And then on top of that, you'll get exclusive access to something called the NFL, which is a National Forensics League. So,
Dante, we understand that you're also involved in the school musical going on. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
It's a Music Man, and I play Mayor George Shin. He is this politician who likes to hear himself talk.
Who's directing these plays?
Okay, so you have Julianne Teichert, and this is our first time ever actually putting on an actual show. And then you have Travis Carey, and this is his first time doing something that's other than just the music for the show.
That's interesting. So, I understand that last year was the first time East High's done a musical in a very long time. And they did Godspell. And now this year they're taking on the Music Man. How do you think that's different?
Going from the Godspell to the Music Man. Now, the Godspell, it was amazing. It was great. But it was one set piece. The Music Man, it requires, you know, houses that need to roll on and off, things that go from like a town to being turned into library shelves. Like, it's very elaborate scenery and costume-wise, because most of our costumes have to be custom made.
Yeah.
Now, Dante, between the two plays, how are they so different but also so similar with each other?
Okay. Well, the difference would be the Music Man has more, I guess, group musical numbers. But, you know, they also have, like, some individual numbers themselves. Like, with the Godspell was more about, you know, the parables of Matthew. The Music Man is just, honestly, a bunch of randomness. It's just a lot of these people. They see just this man. He comes to town trying to form a band, but we don't want him here. But then eventually we're like, oh, yes, this band, it sounds like an amazing job. But he doesn't actually have the tools to create a band.
Exactly. Well, Dante, it has been great for you to join us today.
It's been a wonderful experience to talk to this man. So with that, we'd like to end this segment of the WSSN Waterloo School Student News. My name is Christopher Bowick.
And I'm Hunter Frank. You guys have a great day and...
Go Trojans.